Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. It's been a few days since I played the game last time, so I can't remember what I was doing or which mission I was going to go on, but I'm excited to jump back in, and I hope to do at least one main mission in this episode. So let's get going. Even the loading screen is beautiful. Hello, people.
Something wrong with your knee?
I think I'm going to start by applying some coils and weaves to her gear and outfits. Inventory. Oh, so I only have the blastling and well, that's it. I can only put coils on the blastling, so I'm just going to find my crafting table and see if I can upgrade my gear so I can put coils on them.
Come on!
My stash. Stash. The workbench is.
Took you long enough. Oh hi!
Glory of Mainspring.
Alvin must be
Boredom. Nothing interesting.
Okay, weapon upgrades. Braided wire? Nah. I figured as much. It says you can tell by the overlook if the arrowhead that's pointing down is red, has a red outline, you cannot upgrade that. So I'm just going to go with the trip caster, or maybe, yeah, the trip caster is the only thing I can upgrade at this point. Or not. I can. Fully upgraded. Frost blastling. Okay, nothing I can do. Okay, so the outline is yellow for this one. And white, I guess, is those that I have done. Yes. And red I can't. And so I can either go with the Nora Huntress or Oseram Explorer. Okay, the Oseram Explorer is crafted for melee combat. And Nora Huntress is for stealth. If I can, I will upgrade both. Okay, I can't do the next one on this, but I could do the next one on the Oseram Explorer. So I'm doing that. And nothing more. Okay. Pouch upgrades. No. I need resources. Bomb satchel. I can upgrade that, but I don't think it's critical at this point to spend resources on this. And I can upgrade that. It looks as though the two yellow arrows pointing up indicates that this is something you can upgrade. But I will wait. Special gear. I can't craft one because I already have one, but I don't think I can upgrade it. It does what it needs to do, I guess. Okay. So what I need to do now is to go to Barren Light.
Let me have a look.
Get around it. I'll,
But remember, eyes up here, sister.
your compassion warms my
Say hi to your sister for me.
Optional to override a charger. I will override a charger instead of just running all the way there. Ooh. Side quest.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking.
Where are we? So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill, guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower.
Javelin thrower. It sounds very interesting, but also a bit strange.
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karsha scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a Fanghorn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Okay, I think that weapon sounds interesting enough so that I will do that side quest first. Or, no, it's an errand. A bigger boom. Level 7. That's the level I'm at. So I hope it won't be too hard.
Brother! Been looking!
Way? Still that way. Oh, it's on my way to the other quest.
Back to work finally. Took you long enough, Savior.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go on quiet so I don't spook the herd.
I said earlier that I was going to override a charter, but I don't think it's not that necessary for the errand because it's not that far away. But no, it's not. More rocks. Doesn't it point me back to where I came from? Oh, right. Gather charger horns and gather a Fanghorn rib. Two is the Fanghorn rib. I'll do that. Oh.
Boomer said that Fanghorn should be nearby.
Fanghorn.
Looks like a lance horn, but with scarier antlers.
Fanghorn. That's not a Fanghorn. So, Grounder. Grounder. Fanghorn. Fanghorn, good. Resource container, blaze canisters, antlers, birch water canisters.
Frost ammo could help here.
Gather a Fanghorn rib. What is the Fanghorn rib? I don't know. I think I'm just going to shoot it and see what happens. Okay, I can shoot it with tear arrows or arrows that are better at tearing than impact damage. So, 20, 21 and 43. This is the better option, I think. So, I can just miss, apparently.
Just move along now. Fanghorn rib. Now I just need the charger horns.
Okay, so she got the part.
I'll need these later for sure.
one of the green thingies.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. I bet a cook can do something with this.
Okay, did I get everything then? Nope. Okay, gather charger horns. Then I will go and do that. I'm excited to see the new kind of weapon I can get from the two sisters.
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
There are probably cauldrons in this game as well. I don't have any idea if the cauldrons in the Forbidden West look like the ones in Forbidden or Zero though. Quest views.
Grass here.
Then the horn is probably lost. No, leave me alone. I don't think I can get a horn from looting this. Nope. So I will need to shoot them off. Not that. I'm sorry about the notifications that show up in the bottom right corner. I thought I had turned them off in Steam settings, but
Got everything I need for
not.
Delah and Boomer? Alright, see about that workbench then.
Okay, I got all the parts I need, but I'm just going to get this. No stealth. That was tough. On Aloy. Raccoon bone and wild meat. Okay, it's inside the rock. Can't get that. I can go and shoot this charger.
Shotgun will come in handy.
Doesn't hurt to have an extra of the horns.
Damn it!
Oh no, I'm seeing. It's clearer that it's on my side with the icon over it. I wonder if it will fight for me.
I'll leave you in the dust.
Okay. I tried to go through it. Ah.
Be welcome, Elven.
I can keep going.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
Yes. Oh, she looks
Hi.
disappointed.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Aw.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Ah, finally.
First disappointed and then yes, something better.
What about a rope caster?
But ropes don't
One
explode.
woman, and she's tougher than the whole vanguard. She took out those wrestle guys.
Boy, this.
Okay, now off to Barren Light. And I already have an Oops.
Thanks for putting us all back to work, Sager. Bringing back pints is a whole lot nicer after a hard day's labor.
Ooh. Skill points. Oops. Hunter. Hunter, survivor, or warrior. Maybe this? Ooh. Melee damage. Passive boost. Deal more damage with light and heavy attacks. Yes, please. And then maybe more in the survivor skill tree. Maybe that's a waste for now, as I haven't figured out how to use the valor and take advantage of some of these skills. So Hunter. Okay, so it's tied to the valor thing. So maybe I should try to figure out how that works before I do this, or maybe I should just Infiltrator. Stealth Tear Plus. Ooh. This is more useful, I think. 0 skill points to spend. It said that I can upgrade weapons, but I think I can only still upgrade the Frost Blastling. This weapon is new. Equip. I don't have any available slots for it, so I'll leave it be for now. I will upgrade. Or put coils on this. It's a frost sling, so it makes sense to put the frost coil on. Incompatible and equipped. Okay. Now I just need to upgrade some of the other weapons so I can put coils on those and my outfits. Let's see if if I can upgrade. If I know how to do that. Edit coils. Oh, maybe I need to be at the crafting table or what's the workbench. Never mind. I want to search the move. Okay. It's not easy to steer. Come on.
Tell me you got something to present to the Elderman?
Is someone talking to me? I don't think so.
Haven't seen. last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. And Karja Horn. That means the embassy's starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
The savior of Meridian! Can we have a word?
Of course.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Hey, that's her. She took out the first one. It's pretty much unlocked.
New quests are available here. Ooh, that's something. Don't get this. Shouldn't she be able to pull herself up? Or would you to... Oh, just climb. So it shows where my mount is. Over there. That's useful. Or maybe I should... No. Weapon upgrades. So it looks like I can upgrade this and this one. This, and this. It wouldn't surprise me if it needs the same resource for several of them, so that I can only upgrade one or two of them. So I'll choose the most important one first, I think. I'll go with this. And more braided wire. I wonder how I get braided wire. If it's like wire in Horizon Zero Dawn, you get them randomly when you loot machines after you kill them. So it's not something you can shoot off to get. No. So these have turned red. I upgraded that 2 times and that's fully upgraded. Braided wire ×2 and burrower sound shoal. I can check if there's braided wire in my stash. That seems like a thing I need quite often.
Oh, sorry.
Stash. Right there. Oop.
Oh, there, Red. That was fun.
Nice. Glass paste, metal bone, machine muscle, chill water, richwood, wild meat, and medicinal berries. No braided wire. Okay. No coils and weaves in my inventory, but that's not surprising. I only have 1 equipped and 2 more. These are in my stash? How many can I carry? A lot. 16. So I might as well go and put this and this in my inventory. Nice. I don't think there are anything. There's anything in the stash that I need to craft or upgrade things. But maybe I can upgrade outfits. Ooh, I have found 2 new coils and I didn't even notice. Or 1 of each, or maybe, I don't know. Okay, key upgrade resources. Fanghorn antler. Charge your horn, scrounge your spark coil. That's all very nice. I can only carry 1 more thing. But what about the braided wire? I can't remember which category they go in. Okay, can I buy braided wire? No. Okay, sell. I'm going to sell the things in this category. They're safe to sell, I think. I hope I'm not mistaken. Okay. Green shine sliver and green shine fragment. I thought there was only one type. But that's neat. Chill water and purge water. Okay.
Thanks, Red. Need anything else? You come see me.
Thank you.
Where's Erend?
Errand.
Looks like he's had a few.
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
He's a strong but emotional man, I think. And he's got the hots for Aloy. Maybe? I think he does.
I better get going.
Right, I'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
There's a grapple point up there, but I wonder
Lighten
if
up,
you can
Pike.
just...
You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth out there.
Yes, sir.
No. Then, this way.
Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
I believe him.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Nobody believes you? Well, I do. And I think Aloy does as well.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
It's pretty ruined. I guess that's what they meant by the cultists or the Shadow Carja, or whoever it was who destroyed this. I don't remember.
I'll come find you later.
Sister! Over here!
No one is allowed past this point. Commander Nozar's orders. Apologies, Savior. I can't let you pass. Please, Savior. I'm just doing my job.
I want to get over there.
I hope you're finding more than I am.
I think I saw something.
You! I know you see me!
Yeah.
I'm trying again.
Spellcaster won't work on that.
I'm just glad you put a camera to steal again.
And what will?
Finally!
Finally.
Head west. You're on your own. Here we go. It's rude to stare.
Ha! There you are.
You still owe me 5 shards.
Oh, that just brought the points.
Ho there! What?
You try and stay safe. May we both walk in light. Sun watch over you. May you remain sun.
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading out there?
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
She probably needs to do something before they will open the gates for her. But I wonder if it's going to be very difficult or a walk in the park or something in between.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, During the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tenakth tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Back to the two guards who said I couldn't go through.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Brace yourself. And good luck.
Why this? How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Wait or go now? That's the question. I think I'm going to choose this.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Laurel. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate is a shield, so that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Erend. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
They wouldn't listen to their commander, but they listened to Erend.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Nope.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow Marshal before he's taken away.
It's strange with the face paint. Appearing and disappearing.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Tattoos.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
Oh.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
The Kulrut. It reminds me of the proving in Zero Dawn. Maybe it's the same, and maybe it's totally different.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. And they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So which tribe are you? That's a good question.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Well, rite of passage. Please let me through.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Fashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
I've got a feeling I'm not ready
Get
for
ready!
this.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're onto us. We got this! Ammo for you!
I'll flush her out.
Whitley, down! Hit her again!
Pain subsiding.
I only placed two. Okay. Good job.
Firing now! You feel that?
We're still in this fight.
No way! You shouldn't have done that! You reacquire them!
Another one falls!
from range!
We've survived worse!
Raise the alarm!
Get hurt! I'll get you!
Russ!
Let's bring it down!
On target!
Oh my.
I've got this.
Oh, no more medicinal plants.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Where's Barren?
You're next, girl.
No.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I'm not giving up. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. There! Now's my chance! Generated. Should help. They're not stopping me.
He's not stopping.
Oh! Need to break his guard. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Broken.
I've got to break that shield. There. Much better.
Let's
Take down that shield. Oh! Gotta break through its block. Turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I want to loot them. The machines. And the bad guys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay. Maybe I can loot now.
Keep these on me.
Hold X while in the air to deploy and glide. I'll try to remember what to press to use it, or otherwise you will just fall and die.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy up there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help Tenakth rebels?
Good question. It's nice that I can fast travel between campfires without using a fast travel pack. So if I have unlocked a campfire, I can hop between those. This is good. So I can just check if I have the braided wire. I have one braided wire. I can upgrade one of my weapons with that. But I will wait until the next episode. I will save now and then I will end the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.